What is up, YouTube? HOLYPEPSI here, and I am so freaking happy right now. So I ended up looting a Dscim, a combat bracelet, and a DDS. It was so amazing, and the way I looted it was I was doing cowhides because pretty much right now I don't really have too much stuff, but I was doing cowhides to get my crafting level up higher because right now it's 65. And I saw this dude kill like this level, I want to say 52 or something like that. Crappy gear, range gear, but I had cowhides on me, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stand here. Now the dude was skulled, but he was over the Alcard gate where you have to pay the 10 GP. He ran over, grabbed something, and then ran. But I was like, the dude had full black D-hide, rune full helm, and shit. So I figured he was gonna leave the green D-hide chaps and the X-bow on the ground because the person had the crossbow. So I went off and I'm just sitting there. Right? And there's this level 34 there too. And the second it appears, it's a Dscim, DDS, and stuff. And I'll show you, it's in my safety deposit box right now. So what that means is not he didn't get the kill, someone else got the kill, and he was gonna wait there, but he was skulled, so he's too scared. So I was so happy that I ended up getting that. Right now I'm crafting green D-hides. And I'm also buying leathers because that's like literally the fastest crafting XP possible right now. 1 times 50. But yeah, like it's insane. It's literally insane. The amount of gold I just got. I got like 200k for doing absolutely nothing. And yes, that was absolute luck. And I know a lot of people have gotten cleaned, but I think I take like the cap on getting cleaned. I didn't want to say it has as much gold as Bodhi did, but I had about like 500 to 700k. I know I had 350k cash, and I had a ton of gems. Like I had about 200 uncut sapphires, 57 diamonds that were cut, and then like 35 that weren't cut, and I was like stacking it. I was going to get 20 crafting, went to Alcard, and a team just came up to me, killed me when I had 0 prayer. And as you can see here, like, I don't remember if I showed this yet, but I had 43 prayer. I had at one point in time 43 prayer. That's what my prayer level is now, so I can assure you I have died quite a few times. But it doesn't really matter because right now I'm focusing on crafting. I got my agility up to level 70 and I have my crafting up to level 65. If you are actually playing this game and basically it is still like 3 or 4 days from now, I will totally craft you green D-hides completely free as long as you get me the green D-hide leather. So I will craft you complete sets. You don't have to tip. You don't have to do any of that crap. I'm just trying to get XP. And a majority of the people right now are buying D-hides for 1.1k and then selling the sets for about 2 times that much. So you can make some very good profit if you have someone else craft for XP, because obviously they're getting XP, you're getting higher valued items, which will help you get whatever the hell you want to get. So yeah, I just want to go over how awesome that was. As for PKing, I would strongly recommend you don't do that. You want to PK when you get really good stats, and unless you're like Bodhi, Skill Specs, who already has Desert Treasure done and shit like that, most likely you're going to run into high level people who are just going to basically stun you and you're going to die, and it's not going to be worth it. Once I get up to like, I want to say 80 crafting, I'll be able to constantly make black D-hide sets for like 8k and sell them for like 40k. So since I'll be able to do that, then I'll be able to rebuild extremely fast. And that's what I'm thinking for basically the late game. Being able to rebuild is 95% of Deadman, and you want to use your safety deposit box and your skills to do so. You don't want to just basically have your safety deposit box, because what happens if you go and get your safety deposit box stuff up, right? You go and basically sell that stuff, and then you instantly die to a PKer when you're going to farm green dragons or blue dragons. Then everything in your safety deposit box is gone. What happens if you have multiple items and you sell them individually constantly? Oh my gosh. damn, that guy's actually buying green dehyde, so that's 10k. But, let me see here. I'll go and sell them to him. But pretty much, you want to have a skill that allows you to basically make money, and that's what I've invested in. Like, right now, I know this is, like, the worst possible gold you could possibly get, but I don't really care. I'm trying to get, my crafting up as fast as possible because I'm actually very, very far behind. I was going and doing green dragons and stuff like that, or not green dragons, blue dragons for other people, and having them craft it for me, and I was able to make a decent cash pile, which I was able to use to my advantage, and then I went off and died in Alcard, which I was, like, literally at the level where no one could kill me, but they got me in a multi-zone, and I didn't have prayer, and I was just, that was so sad. I was extremely sad that happened. Let me grab this, and make sure you take food in safe zones, because you can actually die. Taking your bank with you is kind of what I do now, because there's really no reason not to, because you're gonna lose everything anyways. It doesn't really matter. Okay, let's see if this guy's actually still buying. See if I can get him to buy too. Guy is buying green dehyde pure set for about 8k. So this is how I'm making my money. It's extremely easy. I do want to say it takes a lot of time to get crafting up, and crafting can sometimes be a bitch, because pretty much if you don't have someone running stuff for you, and even then I'm paying him 150 per 100, which a lot of people say is like Jewing him, but it's really not. You literally pick it off the floor in 10, and it takes less than 2 seconds to do. Actually, it takes less than like 3 minutes to do 100, so to me that's actually pretty good. But yeah, you can easily make bank by doing this. What other things that I can give advice on? There's the Lost Tribe quest, I believe, right? That is probably one of the hardest quests in the game, not even joking. Its difficulty level is easy, but its actual level is basically at the Monkey Madness level, because what you have to do is you have to go into what is it, basically the Goblin Base Camp by Falador, and that place is filled with clans. Almost every single world, you have to find that special moment when all the clans go on world hop. You have literally about like 3, 4, 5 minutes to basically get the quest done and give them the armor, let them parade with the armor, and crap like that. It was and it was, I died like 4 times, and I died to the same dude 3 times. I literally just walked back there. I'm like, I'm not losing any skills. You can re-skull. I was so satisfied when I saw him fighting someone else, and he was running for his life, so I'm pretty sure he died. But that quest is really annoying, but if you can do that quest, it's really beneficial because you'll be able to buy the crossbow for 1.2k and the bolts for about 400 each. You can come down here and sell the bolts for 900 each. Very easily, or not 900 each, 9 GP each, very effectively. The only problem, and the reason why I say it's like a Monkey Madness level, is because one, to go and do part of the quest, you have to go into a multi-zone that's constantly under threat by clans, and then when you actually go into the Lumbridge Mine, there's PKers that'll sit there and wait for people to go by the expos and then kill them there, and then loot all their crap, which I've seen happen multiple times. So it's pretty sad and scary, but once you get that down, you'll be able to make decent cash stack, you'll be able to train your range, and hopefully you won't get screwed over. So as always, thanks for watching. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and peace out.